Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Guarantee RV Supercenter here in Junction City, Oregon. My name is Eric Saxog, and today I'm going to be giving you a brief tutorial on this brand new 2019 Winnebago Horizon 40A. This is a coach that's made right here in Junction City, Oregon, and this product line is relatively new to the market. There's a lot to talk about and lots to cover. Come on in, let's have a look around. Right, starting in the back of this brand new 2019 Winnebago Horizon 40A, just look at how elegantly done this whole bedroom is. You've got a huge storage back here, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but you've actually got shelves and storage racks built into the back cap of the coach. That's going to make for lots of easy fun. You've got a beautiful air chamber bed here. This actually has it works kind of like a sleep number bed where you can inflate both halves to the firmness that you want. You've got USB and 110 power on both sides of the bed, and this is of course king size bed. Up above, ceiling fan to keep your bedroom well ventilated, and check out the size of these windows. So lots of available natural lighting in here even when you're in the darkest of places, so no worries. This is another little unique thing. You're used to seeing louvered doors for washer and dryer space. Well, what they've done is they've actually fixed it so that they've got a vent over here for the washer and dryer. No worries. So you can have a nice, clean, even look. It's just a beautiful, beautiful design feature that they did with this. From there, you do of course have your pop-up TV with the televator. You do have an extra bit of space down here for storage, and you've also got a wonderful dresser drawer set. And the kind of cool thing about these is that these are all easy in, no worries. You don't have to worry about slamming and latching anything. Another nice thing that they did, don't know if you can see it from there, but there is a beautiful mirror that they put into this door that works as well. And it's just a great feature to have in here. Well, let's move into the bathroom. That's right, folks, this does have a Jack and Jill style bathroom, so easy access from here, also easy access from the bedroom. Just check this out. You've got his and hers style sinks. Once again, these are protected doors. You've got huge medicine cabinet space back here. This whole coach is multiplex wired, so you've got easy access to all your lighting here. You've got another panel right above your bed. And then the other thing from there, doesn't really look like there's a door there just because that glass is so perfect, but just check out the amount of space that I've got in here. Again, I'm about 5'9", I weigh about 200 pounds, and even with my back all the way up against this, I'm just barely touching that side. So lots and lots of good usable space, and also a lot of creative storage in here as well. Winnebago really does a wonderful job using CAD design to really maximize every inch of the coach. Moving into the kitchen space, you do of course have your residential refrigerator, so that is going to be basically a 19.7 cubic foot, I believe, and that will enable you to store pretty much everything. It's really going to give you that good home away from home feel. Food storage for days. Now you might be looking at that going, now what is all that about? And I'll show you. As a matter of fact, you've got a microwave actually at your convection unit and a great workspace here. Down below, you're going to have your dishwasher and another great amount of storage space here. So Winnebago really has done a beautiful job. That's a perfect spot for pots and pans. And all of these are going to just retract like that. That gives it a very nice, very elegant, very clean look. If you look around the coach, once we start getting out into this area, you'll notice that all of these wood panel finishes are just of the highest grade. I mean, just high gloss everything. This stuff is actually imported from Italy. It's beautiful. It's a very durable product. You've also got great storage space down below here as well. They've got really big drawers here for pots and pans. You've got your induction cooktop here as well. They got a really nice finish on these two panels, and this is going to have your stainless steel double basin sink. Little detail item, but again kind of creative, is that as you'll notice in the Corian countertop, they've actually carved these little grooves. So this is kind of meant to be a spot where you can, once you're done washing dishes, you can place them right here and the water will actually drain right back into the sink. You won't have to worry about big puddles building up or anything like that. As we work our way out into the living space, just look at how big all of these windows are. That's a major selling point for this coach, because you're going to have a very well lit coach naturally. These are all double pane windows, and your ventilation up above is all very nicely concealed. It's a very clean, very elegant look. You do of course have your recliner right there. You've got your big Samsung TV there, fireplace, and you are going to have a second Samsung TV over here. This is going to be a power sofa, so this will actually allow you to recline. This will actually break down into a queen to sleep for 2 people. Other nice feature with this is that over here you're going to have the ability to move this table up and back wherever you like. So if you're hosting a party, if you're just looking for some extra workspace up here, and this will also of course expand, no worries. And you do of course have a beautiful porcelain tile floor throughout the coach. As we work our way into the cab space, this is of course going to be featured on a Freightliner chassis, and you are going to be featuring an 8.9 liter Cummins diesel, 450 horsepower. One of the nice things about this is that this is going to have an all digital cockpit, so no more analog dials, and using the smart wheel here you can actually adjust some of the things that you're seeing on that display right there to your set, to whatever you want really. From there, another nice feature, check out the size of that monitor, and that is right in your perfect line of sight area. So you're not going to have to really go down like this to try and look. All you'll have to do is just take a quick glance over so you can see exactly what's going on. Another wonderful feature is that Winnebago's actually put another monitor right here. That way, whoever is riding shotgun here can also see what's going on, potentially help the driver out in high traffic situations. So ladies and gentlemen, that's about all the time I have to discuss the inside of this coach. Well, let's go have a look at the wonderful exterior. Right, so starting on the outside now of this brand new Horizon 40A, first thing to notice is this red sticker right up here. Most of the time, if you're on a Freightliner chassis, you're talking about a 3-year, 50,000-mile warranty. Through partnership with Winnebago, considering Winnebago's excellence in engineering, you now have a 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty on this coach. That's a big, big selling point. Shows the level of confidence that both Freightliner and Winnebago have in each other's engineering. Safety features, of course, you do have dual side view cameras. And from there, you also have the V-Ride system on this as well. That is going to be standard on the Horizon. That's a little bit of extra from Freightliner. So we talked about the storage on the inside of this coach, but have a look at the storage on the outside of this coach. Just check out the amount of space that you've got here. You've got this huge slider tray that comes out. That's going to be on either side that you can access that. And Winnebago just does a phenomenal job utilizing storage in every end of the coach. So you've got easy access to your central vac down there as well. And using the lowered rail chassis that Winnebago does, you're actually going to have more space from here to here than most other diesel coaches on the market. So big time advantage for, you know, packing those larger items with you and really maximizing fun with the family. As we move on down, this is of course going to have the Aqua Hot system. For those of you that have been in the RV industry for a while, you know what that's all about. But this is going to be a hydronic heating system that's going to provide heat to the coach. That's also going to provide endless and continuous hot water as well. As we move on down a little bit further, you do of course have more storage. And again, you wouldn't really think it, but Winnebago's done an outstanding job here. Little extra things about Winnebago, if you'll notice, all of this is metal. A lot of companies are still using plastic and in some cases particle board for those areas back there. Not only is Winnebago using metal, but that's also electroplated metal. It's not just simply painted. That means it's going to be rust resistant for you for a much longer period of time. Another little quality thing I want to point out is if you look underneath this, rather than the Darko product that you're probably accustomed to seeing on a lot of coaches, this is actually sheet aluminum all the way through. And basically what that means to you is that this slide is going to slide a lot more freely and a lot easier over time. Your motors will last longer. And from there, because this is not an absorbent material, aluminum's not going to absorb moisture over time. That means this slide with aluminum top and bottom is very, very unlikely to ever warp over time, creating permanent slide issues. So when Winnebago says built to last, they really mean it. When we get into the back of the coach here, you are of course going to notice that yes, indeed, this does have the 450 horsepower Cummins. You are also going to have your rear view camera up top. You also have easy access to all your to everything else on the coach. So this is going to be your chassis battery supply. One thing that's also nice to note is that these are all resettable fuses. So if something ever happens and let's just say a breaker blows, you don't have to worry about fumbling around out here with fuses in the rain. All you have to do is come out, pop it back in, run back inside, you're good. That's it. Easy access, of course, to your DEF system. You do, of course, have solar on top of this as well. Your Zamp solar panel is in there, or your charge controller is in there. And then easy access for park cable and satellite hookups. From there, you're also going to have very, very easy access to everything on the coach as well, including your wet bay. Please notice that I'm not ducking under a slide to show you the wet bay. Really forward thinking from Winnebago's engineers. But everything is easy access. So you've got a way to retract your jacks from here. You've got a way to turn on your water pump. Like I said, it's all multiplex wired. Easy access, everything for a diesel that's this big and has this many bells and whistles on it. That is a remarkably simple way to do your wet panel or wet bay. And then, of course, last but not least, you do of course have the other end of this massive pass-through storage bay that we talked about before. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all the time I have to discuss this brand new Winnebago Horizon 40A. As I'm sure you're aware, there's lots of little fine details that I haven't been able to cover right yet, but believe me, I'd love to have you make an informed decision for yourself. That said, please feel free to contact me using the information below on the screen, or if you'd like, feel free to call me direct on my cell. That number is 541-513-3171. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and please remember, we're always here to help.